Good morning, students. Now we are learning our Unit 2 Optics. Students, in our last online class, we have seen the topics defects of vision. Students, you know that there are 4 defects in eye. They are myopia, hypermetropia, presbyopia, and astigmatism. So let me once again shortly recall about all the 4 defects in eye. Myopia, also known as short sightedness or nearsightedness, because the person who affected by myopia can see the near object clearly but cannot see the distant object distinctly. And then myopia occur due to lengthening of eyeball, and then the image is formed before the retina, and then myopia is corrected by using a concave lens. The focal length of the required concave lens is f equal to xy divided by x minus y. Second one is hypermetropia or long sightedness or far sightedness. The person who affected by hypermetropia can able to see the distant object clearly, but they cannot able to see the nearer object distinctly. So such effect is known as hypermetropia. And then hypermetropia arise due to shortening of eyeball. Very important one more question, shortening of eyeball. And then the image is formed behind the retina, and then hypermetropia is corrected by using convex lens. The focal length of the required convex lens is f equal to small d into capital D divided by small d minus capital D. And then third defect is presbyopia or old age hypermetropia. So this presbyopia is caused due to age factor. The person who affected by presbyopia cannot able to see nearer object as well as distant object. So presbyopia is causing due to aging and then weakening of ciliary muscles. The eye lens become rigid meaning very strong, and then it is corrected by using bifocal lens. Presbyopia is corrected by using bifocal lenses. In that bifocal lenses, the upper part is consist of concave lens and then lower part consist of convex lens. Our last defect of vision is astigmatism. The person who affected by astigmatism eye cannot see parallel lines and horizontal lines clearly. And then another reason is imperfect structure of eye lens, so which is known as cataract on the eye lens. And then ulceration of cornea, and then injury to the refracting surface, and then it is corrected by using cylindrical lenses. Students, up to this we had saw in our last online class. Today we going to learn our new topic, microscope. Students, microscope is an optical instrument which helps us to see tiny objects or very small objects. Even we can able to see unicellular organisms with the help of microscope. So microscope is classified into two types. They are simple microscope and compound microscope. This is image for simple microscope, and this is the compound microscope. Now first going to learn about simple microscope. Simple microscope has a convex lens of short focal length. Here focal length meaning the distance between principal focus, which is mean for capital F, and the optic center is known as focal length. So once again let me tell you about focal length. Focal length is the distance between principal focus and optic center. Students, it held near the eye to get enlarged image. Enlarged image meaning big size image of small objects. In this picture, AB is mean for object, is placed at a distance within the principal focus, capital F, of the convex lens, and the observer eye is placed. So here the observer eye, is placed just behind the lens. As per this position, the convex lens produces an erect, virtual and enlarged image. Erect meaning straight image, and then virtual meaning is the collection of focus point made by extension of diverging rays. See here the two rays are diverging from each other. So we going to collect these diverging rays at a particular point. The image formed is in the same side. Here B dash and A dash are the image. So here the image is formed on the same side of the convex lens. The object and the distance equal to the least distance of distinct vision. So which is 25 centimeter for normal human eye. Students, now I am going to draw the image formation for the simple microscope. So first we have to draw the principal axis. So this is the principal axis, and then I am going to draw the lens. So what type of lens we using in the simple microscope? Convex lens. So I am going to draw the convex lens, and then you have to mark the center point, which is known as optic center O, and then principal focus F, and also another side also you will get one more principal focus. So you can take this as F1 and then another side as F2. So now you are going to place your eyes behind the lens, and then we going to place the object A, B before the principal focus. So this is the principal focus. We going to place the object before the principal focus F. You know that you have to follow two rules for image formation. Our first rule, the ray which is parallel to the principal axis. So this is the line known as principal axis. The ray which is parallel to the principal axis after refraction. So we'll go through the principal focus. And then another rule, the ray which is comes through the optic center without any deviation, it continues. So these are the two rules for image formation. Now you can see here the two rays are getting diverging. So you have to extend this in the back side or same side of the lens. So if you extend the diverging rays, it will meet at a certain point. Here you will get the image. So this is A dash and B dash. So now the image is erect meaning straight. So you can see here A, B is the object, and then A dash, B dash is the image. So the image is getting on the same side of the lens. The image is getting on the same side of the lens. Uses of simple microscope. Simple microscope are used by watch repairers and jewelers, and also it is used to read small letters clearly. And then simple microscope is used to observe parts of flowers and parts of insect, and also it is used to find the fingerprint in the field of forensic science. Uses of simple microscope is important 2 mark